be as flames. Acts 2, verse 1 through 4. When the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. All of a sudden there was a sound like a mighty wind, and they were seen cloven tongues of fire that sat upon each of them, and they were all amazed. Yes. Okay? Behold, the day of the Lord comes, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. I just want you to see something. And we can read scripture upon scripture that God will raise up a prophet like Moses, and we've got to listen to him. But all the prophets prophesied about the suffering of Christ. And if we understand the suffering of Christ in all the prophets, we will realize that all nations can now be blessed. To understand that, Moses says, I'm going to stand on the top of a hill and I'm going to stretch out my hands till the sun goes down. And this will be the banner. And the Lord will raise up a banner. And if we understand this banner, we will be saved, redeemed, and delivered. So what is the banner? His banner over us is love. What is the banner? It's not Jesus. It's the crucified Christ. Without the cross, there's no banner. The banner is on a high hill with outstretched hands. Let's go to Song of Solomon, chapter 2. I am the rose of Sharon and the lily of the valleys. Do you believe it or don't you believe it? As the lily among the thorns, so is my love among the daughters. As the apple tree among the trees of the wood, so is my beloved among the sons. I sat down under his shadow with great delight, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. He brought me to his banqueting house, and his banner over me was love. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave. But verse 14 says, as Moses lifted up the serpent. We just read it. As Moses lifted up the serpent, so shall the Son of Man be lifted up. And those that believe in him, lifted up on the cross, shall not die but have everlasting life. For God so loved the world. John 15:13, greater love has no one, that he lays down his life for his friends. So the love of God is showed when he laid down his life. So if his banner over us is love, that's where God portrays his love. Greater love has no one, that someone lay down his life. For God so loved that he lifted up his son like a serpent on a pole. And if they look on him, and now we've heard that the cross is the opening of the door to go into the banqueting house. Right? And it's a co-thing. Revelation 3:20. If you open your door, I will come in and sup with you. Banqueting house. John 14:24. And the Father